Hello everyone, Mike Arnold here, co-founder of Path Trading Partners on Paviacino. So, Bitcoin, double top pattern, hitting all the targets, then actually getting below our 83.74 target and plunging down to the reverse gam box level. Again, that was done from the high on the 15th back to the lows on the 11th. That's why it's a reverse gam box. Spiking just below the 81.22 and then hitting pretty much on it, forming a very interesting double bottom pattern, slightly sloppy, but let's see what this looks like. Let me just, whoa, that's not the one I want. We just redraw it. It's easier to redraw. So we come down here, I'm going with the shorter length leg, which then gives us, this is slightly lower probability because it's still against the rotation zone. So if the rotation zone gets out of the way and then we get a close or an extended move above 84.26, we're watching for 85.78. Really nice cluster at 86.53 to 54. Then we're looking at 87.30. Keep in mind the 50 is right in front of that level. It's probably going to converge with this level. So watch for that. It's going to be the major target on here. So let's switch over to the daily. Daily. See, this is this. If we do trigger these, let me zoom in here. The 8 is at this second target area, so that's going to be very key. That's an area you don't want to ignore on a rally. And then the final target is still within the rotation zone. Now, this is no guarantee it's going to go up. It has to trigger first, so keep that in mind. These aren't just bullish predictions because we have to wait for the pattern to actually trigger. What's interesting is it could be triggering also a bigger double pattern on a daily basis. So let me just switch this here to just verify. So the bigger double pattern on a daily basis would be from here up to here, which then could give us a 92.24, 93.94, and 95.64 area. But that would require a close or an extended move above 88.84. Now, if we do head lower, next key level after retesting the 81.19 area, now I just redid the GAN boxes, so it's roughly the same one as before. Well, I think it was 81.22. 8,034, 79.81 cluster in there, so essentially either side of the 8,000 level. And then we have a major cluster down to the 77.60 area, so that would be critical if we did go down. Keep in mind the rotation zone on the daily is still against us. And as we noted before, the rotation zone is against us on the 4 hour. So that is still in bearish mode until we'll go to slightly bearish to neutral once we get the rotation zone in the 4 hour. And then if we can get above the rotation zone on the daily, we'll go into more neutral to bullish mode. But this means we're just going to watch for those high probability reversal patterns. Checking in on Bitcoin Cash, 4 hour rotation zone still against us. First major area of resistance now is coming in about 1292 to 1300 right in here. If we do get through that, then watch, there's around about 1340 to 1347. That's where the top of the rotation zone is, and that's also prior support becoming resistance. You see it was support in here, so that's going to be some resistance. So on any rally, watch for that. Again, there's no high probability reversal pattern here yet, so it just came down slightly below our 1233 level and then moving back up, hitting the 8. Now just sort of basing sideways. So nothing we're touching yet in this. At this point, we can just change these levels. I'm just going to give you the next major levels at this. So if we do sell off again, let me just update all these levels for you so everybody has them. So new levels to the downside if we get below 1211, then we're looking at 1174, major cluster area 1131 to 1137, and then about 1051. Let's switch over to the daily chart. Again, keep in mind 4 hour rotation zone against us, and it looks like we might get the first cross the rotation zone. Unless we get a very strong rally, we'll probably get the first cross. That means the rotation zone on the daily and the 4 hour against us. Right now we're holding. We did dip below, but we're holding at the 50. So this is a very critical level. And we did bounce off that 0.5 retracement from this big prior up move. So if we do get below about the 1225, that would not be good, and we'd probably expect it then to trade down to this about 1051 to 1068 major levels. On a daily basis, major resistance now coming in about 1400. So keep that in mind on any rally. We have major resistance at 1400. So if you're trying to buy any of these potential bottoms or dips, at least move up your stops right around that 1400 level. That's what we have for you on Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.